And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Junior Doncic out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, Williamson out there with Will Barton. Then it's Randall. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And here's Russell. Outside, KD. To the inside. Here's Lewis. Makes it off the glass. Lewis has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Timberwolves.
And how excited are you to see Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. Inside, stolen by Durant. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one, good.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lewis against Williamson. KD passes to Lewis. Plays it up and banks it in. Lewis has got his second basket of the night.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
The feed to Randall. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires top of the key. And Junior throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
Lewis attacking. And it's blocked. Martin surveying the floor. Out left to the wing. Williamson outside. Barton outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fade away. And it's Williamson missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Russell finds KD. Here's Doncic. Takes a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Lewis misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now the pass to Williamson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Doncic passes to Lewis. Back to Doncic. Lewis misses.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Trent passes to Stith. Now here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Lewis down low. Covered by Williamson. Lewis misses.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Kicks it out to Williamson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards dishes to Lewis. Here's Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Pass to Williamson. And it's blocked by Lewis. And so it looks like the Pelicans. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. On the court for Minnesota, Malone is out there with Junior, and it's Durant. Then there's Edwards, and it's Doncic in at the 1. Williamson, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Trailblazers, got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Nice shot by Portis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Randall's checked in for New Orleans. Free throw drops for KD. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Edwards defending. And it's blocked by Lewis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Junior throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home. Another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic kicks to Edwards. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Here's Lewis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Minnesota, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong. Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Portis drills the three-pointer. Portis has got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Williamson, and it's blocked by Lewis. Doncic kicks to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Lewis, out to Doncic. Clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we...
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pelicans trail by 21. Will Barton is out there with Williamson. Then it's Randall, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's Towns penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Edwards, he's checked in for Russell. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pelicans trail by 18. Edwards defending. Rebound, Minnesota. Lewis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's in there.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Down low, here's Randall. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here is Edwards. He has 6. Here's Lewis. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Lewis passes to Doncic. Fires from 14. And again, it's Minnesota.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Williamson. Over Lewis. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Barton outside. Shoots over Towns, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Barton's got 5 now.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Towns kicks to Doncic, trying to find Durant. He's got it now, and good that time. He's got 13.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
To get open is Randall, and the layup's good off the glass. Timberwolves leading by 18. Lewis with it. Now defended by Williamson. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. Edwards defending. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. KD against Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
So for the Pelicans, Trent's checked in, and it's Portis in for Kevin Herter. Malone's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
And how about the vision there for Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McNeil's checked in. Pelicans trail by 19. Passes it to Trent. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Malone.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Lewis. It's good. Lewis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to Barton. Nice D from Lewis. Minnesota leading by 21. Edwards dishes to Lewis. Kicks it out to Malone. Here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williamson. Portis against Doncic. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Minnesota making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Out to the wing. Here's Trent. And the Pelicans miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Lewis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Trent. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shoots the three. That shot missing. Timberwolves leading by 22. Malone kicks to Lewis. Pass to McDaniels. No good with the triple. The Pelicans have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Williamson. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And now the Pelicans on the break.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible. Like,
Okay,
wow.
okay.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pelicans really having a tough go here. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Lewis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Timberwolves made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Malone. Russell against Stiff. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Pass to Moss. Lewis down low. Randall on him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 20. Randall outside. It's good. The basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
At the top of the key, Lewis. The pass to Moss. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace outside. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Trent. Williamson trying to free himself up. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Edwards is out there with Russell. Then it's Jabari Parker. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Moss in at the small forward position. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Herter. Pass to Stith. Barton right side. In the corner. Herter with it. Hands it from downtown. Herter's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans. Minnesota leading by 14. Towns down low. Covered by Stith. Outside for Durant. Here's Lewis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lewis has got 29 in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Barton against Towns. Barton no luck. Shoots over Towns. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Towns and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Will Barton, and the first one drops. Some changes for New Orleans. Rando comes in for Wallace, and Williamson subbed in for Stith. Doncic is checked in for the Timberwolves.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
20 feet out. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the paint, here's Towns, and the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Lewis attacking. Yep, that one goes in there. Lewis has got 31 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so here is New Orleans. He's guarded by Russell. Dishes it to Randall. Goes up again. And again, no good by New Orleans. Minnesota leading by 20. And it's Russell in the corner. Back to Lewis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 33 points for Junior.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Martin shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is off. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Lewis passes to KD, and KD throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Durant against Barton. Back to Williamson. He gets that one. Williamson's got 27 points.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand.
Oh, what a play!
Watch your hands. Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Here's Randall. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's KD. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Herter. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 23. Lewis, right side. Russell passes to Lewis. Knocked away. And stolen by Barton. Fast break. Here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the 3-point line.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. So it's the Timberwolves now. Harrison kicks to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's Portis, high post. To the left wing. Passes it to Davidson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harrison. And too long on the shot. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lewis passes to Ennis. Lewis, left side. Here's Harrison. Off target at the rim. Pelican shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Davidson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Now, Doncic. The pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
Pass to Herter. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Parker's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ennis comes in for Doncic. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Ray. Barton against Durant. Barton passes to Ray. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle, here's Beverly. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Barton against KD. Barton passes to Davidson. 4 on the clock for the 3. It's not going to go for him. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.